I'll definitely admit, it's a little tricky to fully understand the concept or reason behind a candle sometimes. Unfortunately, or fortunately, standing inside of a Yankee Candle storefront is not always the best way to experience, to smell a scent or a fragrance. It's important that we have context, some more information behind the candle's story or meaning. Today, I thought I'd go for a drive to review this candle, but I thought we'd make a few stops along the way.
Jack's Meat and Deli. Been in business for 25 years.
Well, I have a strange request for you today. I thought this would be a great opportunity to have someone in the business, someone who's been doing this for life, someone who's super passionate about this topic, the topic of this candle specifically. So I'm gonna hand you this and then just stick your nose in there just like that. Tell me anything that you feel, you think, emotions, memories, if you smell certain herbs or spices, anything that might possibly come to mind.
Oh yeah, that it smells like freshness, passion, childhood.
A childhood.
Yeah, childhood.
If you don't mind me asking, where was your childhood?
I grew up in Jordan.
As far as the olive is concerned, do you smell the olive?
Absolutely, that's why I said it smelled like my childhood, where we have the olives, trees, and olive oil.
Did you ever harvest?
Yeah, we harvested. I had olive trees in my backyard.
Yeah, did you ever take like the olive leaves and crush it up in your finger like that?
Absolutely, yeah.
And smell that?
Yeah.
I'm also getting a little bit of this brininess, almost as if when you, let's say, when you ferment olives, a little bit of that kind of like that bacteria, tangy brininess.
Yes.
Do you get any of that?
Yes, I smell that. I feel, I sense that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have it in it. Fantastic.
And the big question is, would you burn that? If I gave that to you, would you burn that in your household?
I'd love to burn that.
It's good, right? It's different.
Absolutely.
It's not like your typical...
Yeah. As soon as I get that smell in it, it reminds me of my childhood.
Emotions, right?
Yeah,
Nostalgia.
emotion, absolutely.
That's what it's all about. Jack, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful
Absolutely.
day.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
So I had planned to review Olive and Thyme by Yankee Candle today. So I figured I'd come on out and drive around, hunt down olives to smell, herbs to smell, especially thyme. Now I could simply go to the grocery store and smell all of these things, but why not go right to the source? Make use out of the farms that are around you. Nothing better than coming to the actual farm where the herbs are actually grown. Now, I'm not sure if there are any olive trees in this area, and if there is, I doubt they're being harvested. But one thing is for sure, there are certainly tons of herbs in abundance. So I found this greenhouse. It's filled with culinary herbs. As soon as I walked in, overwhelmed with aromatics. Not only did I find thyme, but I found numerous varieties of thyme. This smells absolutely gorgeous. Just take a few little pieces like that, rub it between your fingers. Oh my God. So we got silver thyme right here and woolly thyme right here. Now I can't say I know for sure what this is, but the aromatics of this experience right here is insane. You can see it does have fibrous materials on the leaves themselves. And smelling it, much more of a savory approach on this thyme. Whereas the silver had that, a bigger citrus, bigger lemon. So don't mind the packaging here. So as soon as I pulled this candle off the shelf, as soon as I smelled it, I knew that this one was for me. It's a bold choice, and I think a lot of folks would skip this one on the shelves at Yankee Candle without giving it a second thought. But that second thought is sometimes what is completely necessary. This candle is called Olive and Thyme. Like I said, not necessarily something that someone would associate with your clean living room or your clean bathroom. But this is a very bold choice by Yankee Candle, and I love bold choices. This candle is a European UK exclusive, a 2017. Let me crack this open and let me share my thoughts, my notes, my sensory evaluation, what I'm picking up on this candle. So yes, Yankee Candle is giving us a lot to work with here. On the photo, we do see olives on the branch, including the leaves yet to be harvested. We also have this beautiful lime green, like a key lime pie colored paraffin wax, which automatically puts a lot of green photographs, a lot of green associations in our brain. Let's talk about the olive. I'm certainly smelling olive. And although this is certainly not spicy, I am getting that green grassy, even like hay bale, hay, or dead grass, like this stuff. This stuff right here, dried up, cut up, dead grass, yeah. But this is also very fruity, big time citrus. Now let's stop right there because we need a frame of reference. And right here I have an olive oil from Italy, certified high standard, entitled Miriam. Let's give this a quick little taste. I don't want people to think I'm drinking booze here. Oh yeah, can you see that? Oh yeah. Can we see the color and clarity on that olive oil? Very deep golden color with a green tinge. Let's give this a taste, why not? Spicy on the back end, but super smooth on the palate. Those green grassy notes, those hay notes, contrasted by those subtle citrus fruit notes. This is an excellent, excellent olive oil. If that doesn't put you in the mood for a charcuterie plate, I don't know what will. Now we talked about the olive oil, but there's another side to this olive that I want to address. There is most certainly a brininess here. Think about a pickle, not like a cucumber that you throw into vinegar for a couple days and it takes on that vinegar taste. No, I'm talking about a cucumber that you put into a brine and you brine that pickle. The bacteria naturally occurring on the skin of the cucumber, Lactis bacillus, is going to create a conversion of lactic acid. That's why pickles are so tart. But that conversion creates a very specific aroma and flavor. Same thing with sauerkraut or kimchi. And speaking of pickles, I do want to mention some other herbs that I'm smelling in here, like dill. Yes, I'm smelling thyme. I smelled two different thymes today. One was a little bit more of a savory thyme. The other one, much more of a fruity thyme. And that's what this is, a fruity thyme. And of course, that citrus, that lemon is enhancing that. It's really complementing the olive fruitiness as well. If you're making cocktails this summer with that microplane, zesting the lemons, and you get that really strong lemon essence aroma, that's what I'm smelling. I call it the clean factor because it has such a clean smell, lemon zest. Another herb that I'm smelling is sage. I cannot skip sage. I'm so happy that I tasted that olive oil because I'm also getting a little bit of that cracked black pepper. There is a little bit of peppercorn spiciness in the background. And if you ever have the opportunity to harvest olives, or if you're just next to an olive tree, pick one of those leaves and rub it between your hands. Let all of those oils exude themselves on your fingertips, and then smell your hands. I'm not saying that's precisely what I'm smelling, but it's definitely evoking that image in my head. So if I had to tie all of this together, this really does create a Mediterranean or in the kitchen experience. In my head, I'm sitting somewhere out in the coast on the Mediterranean. Of course, I got food in front of me, I'm dining. And speaking of that, this is certainly a fantastic choice for a candle and wine pairing. If you're interested in pairing your candles with wine, I would highly recommend giving this one a shot. You could do anything from a big, bold, heavy body, super fruity fruit bomb Napa Cabernet, or a very delicate Italian red wine. And if you want to go white and you want to stay Italian, how about a little glass of Trebbiano? So if you get a chance to visit your local Yankee Candle outlet, or if you are in the UK and you come across this candle, give it a sniff, give it a shot, let me know what you think. And if you've burned this candle, share your thoughts. That's gonna be it for me today. Thank you for joining me on my day journey, my day trip. It's been tons of fun. I will be seeing you folks real soon, but until then, be good.